Welcome to ICRA Juvenile e-Learning Platform. Minimum system requirements for RHEL: 4 GB RAM, 20 GB unallocated disk space, 64-bit x86 or ARM system. Step 1. Download RHEL ISO files. Step 2. Create installation bootable media, USB or DVD. Step 3. Choose Install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.0 option. When the system boots up with installation media, USB or DVD, we will get the following screen. Choose Install Red Hat Enterprise Linux and hit Enter. Step 4. Choose your preferred language for RHEL installation. In this step, you need to choose a language that you want to use for RHEL installation, so make a selection that suits to your setup. Step 5. Preparing RHEL installation. In this step we will decide the installation destination for RHEL. Apart from this, we can configure the followings: time zone dump, enabled, disabled, software selection, packages, networking and hostname security policies, and system purpose. By default, installer will automatically pick time zone and will enable the dump. If wish to change the time zone, then click on time and date option and set your preferred time zone and then click on done. To configure IP address and hostname, click on network and hostname option from installation summary screen. If your system is connected to any switch or modem, then it will try to get IP from DHCP server, otherwise we can configure IP manually. Mention the host name that you want to set and then click on apply. Once you are done with IP address and hostname configuration, click on done. To define the installation disk and partition scheme for RHEL, click on installation destination option. Click on done. As we can see, I have around 60 GB free disk space on STA drive. I will be creating following: customize LVM based partitions on this disk. Boot equals 2 GB, XFS file system equals 20 GB, XFS file system, var equals 10 GB, XFS file system, home equals 15 GB, XFS file system, TMP equals 5 GB, XFS file system, swap equals 2 GB, XFS file system. Note: if you don't want to create manual partitions, then select automatic option from storage configuration tab. Let's create our first partition as boot of size 2 GB. Select LVM as mount point partitioning scheme and then click on plus symbol. Click on add mount point to create. Next, partition as of size 20 GB. Click on symbol and specify the details as shown below. Click on add mount point. As we can see, installer has created the volume group as RHEL RHEL. If you want to change this name, then click on modify option and specify the desired name and then click on save now. Onward, all partitions will be part of volume group vol group. Similarly, create next 3 partitions: home, var and TMP of size 15 GB, 10 GB and 5 GB respectively. Home partition, var partition, TMP partition. Now finally create last partition as swap of size of 2 GB. Click on add mount point. Once you are done with partition creations, click on done on next screen. Example is shown below in the next window. Choose accept changes 6. Select software packages and choose security policy and system purpose. After accepting the changes in above step, we will be redirected to installation summary window. By default, installer will select server with GUI as software packages, and if you want to change it, then click on software selection option and choose your preferred basic environment. Click on done. If you want to set the security policies during the installation, then choose the required profile from security police as option, else you can leave as it is. From system purpose option, specify the role, Red Hat service level agreement and usage. Though you can leave this option as it is. Click on done to proceed further. 7. Choose begin installation option to start installation. From the installation summary window, click on begin installation option to start the installation. As we can see below, RHEL installation is started and is in progress. Set the root password. Specify the local user details like its full name, username and its password. Once the installation is completed, installer will prompt us to reboot the system. Click on reboot to restart your system, and don't forget to change boot medium from BIOS settings so that system boots up with hard disk. 8. Initial setup after installation. When the system is rebooted first time after the successful installation, then we will get below window there we need to accept the license, EULA. Click on done. In the next screen, click on finish configuration. 9. Login screen of RHEL server after installation. As we have installed RHEL server with GUI, so we will get below login screen. Use the same username and password